key. The tumbler, though, just spins. I'm not going to demonstrate that because it's a tumbler, so at one point it's off, and I don't want it to be off. I want it to be on. So my advice is don't touch that. Just go around and back, throw the toggle switch, start it up. If you need to know if you're getting power, if for some reason it's not starting, you want to make sure that it's getting juice. This right here is your power indicator light. When your switch is on in the back, but the car is not running, it's on. When the car is running, it's off. Think of it as when you turn your key to accessory, your lights come on. Indicator lights and all that. That's what that is right there. So keep that in mind. When you have power to the system, that's on. When the car is running, that's off. The wipers do work. I would advise against turning them on because the rubber in them is shot. Okay, it's just burnt off. So that's probably maybe one of the first things you're going to replace. Those are aftermarket gauges, obviously. This is your electric fuel pump. So turn on, you can hear the pump come on, and then those gauges are self-explanatory. Again, I didn't drill any holes to get those in. So if you want to go back to the original gauges, then feel free. While we're talking about gauges, you do have a fuel gauge, but doesn't work. Now, in the back on the tank, the sending unit was redone inside. The float goes up and down and all that. The only thing I don't know is where this wire goes. There's actually two where they go. So rather than fool around with creating sparks back here, I'll leave it to someone better informed or braver than I, and they can take on the challenge of hooking that up. Another thing is, there's the fuel sender, or the fuel line to the car. One thing to keep in mind, when it is in storage, which for me was all the time, then the carburetors are higher than the gas tank. So the gas comes out of the carburetor and drains back into the tank. So what I do, if it's sat a while, is just give it 2 shots of starting fluid and it starts right up. That's rather than make that starter keep cranking the engine while it pumps the fuel up. Just use starting ether to start her up at one time.